Hello from a beautiful, beautiful ranch in the Sunlight Basin of Wyoming, where I'm at a dear friend's wedding. I just had such a magical moment, and I can't even believe I have my phone with me out here to record in this very raw and real state as this just happened. I'll show you where I am. I'll take you to see more in a second. I've been out here with folks paddleboarding and having some very majestic experiences. There's dragonflies all over. There went one. Mating. Saw a hummingbird this morning. It's a truly magical place, celebrating a magical union. And just now, I was sitting here alone after everyone else had left, feeling that tension of all these stories that I have inside me. All these stories that I've written that I haven't published, all of this expression inside of me, some of it recorded in an archives that I haven't shared and some of it not shared yet that I just want to share with the world because it's what I have to give, and feeling like I just want to get it out there and do the thing and whatever it takes, and feeling like I'm having a hard time dropping into the moment because I want to capture it. You see where I am. It's like, I can't fully drop into the piece for myself because I'm so concerned with being able to capture it and share it with others. Not even just to prove like how amazing my experience is, also to share it with others who might not get to have moments like this and experience beauty like this. And just in that place of swirling mind and feeling so far away from what I feel I can share and be, feeling so far away from where I want to be, so having a hard time being where I am. There's two dragonflies mating that just flew up past me. And all of a sudden, as I'm sitting here alone, just in the stillness, the bird calls, the wind, and the pines, I see the plops coming up out of the water. And I'm like, that's not a fish. And then there's multiple, and I knew it's otters. And I just wanted to remind you that sometimes the most beautiful things, whether it's wildlife or a blooming flower or even a beautiful idea worth writing down. Not that ideas have to be beautiful to write down, but sometimes I just saw the otter jump out there. That may have been a fish, actually. I'm not sure if the otters are still out there. The otters wanted me to say that sometimes beautiful things and beauty are and is shy and fleeting. And it doesn't come when we're trying to capture it. And it doesn't come when we're trying so hard. And it doesn't come when there are a lot of people around talking. And even if it's like the gathering that was here was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I couldn't be around better people here. It's just the most beautiful and natural and exquisite things sometimes only come to us in the quietest places. There's a little chipmunk over here. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, there he is. See his tail? There he goes. He's talking to me. I think he's seconding what I'm saying. He's tiny. Hello, Chipper. It's actually, he says, I'm not a chipmunk. He's a little squirrel. He's a forest squirrel. Are you going to come over here? My goodness, please do. That would be really neat. Wow, what a fierce little guy. Sometimes if we just wait a little bit longer, especially when we feel the most lost, something so beautiful and unexpected will come to us that just couldn't come when there were a lot of people around, or when things were trying to be captured, or when there was a commotion. Okay, he's behind me now. Do you guys see him? Oh, there he went up into the trees. I just, I didn't get video of those otters. I didn't get photos of that. I think they would have left if I had tried, because they came to tell me it wasn't about that. And then, so I was watching them and literally crying with joy and like understanding and just thanks of like, this is it. Like the gift of these moments, watching these 3 otters playing in this mountain lake in front of me. This is what life is about. Like, and then someone came, I was bawling, and then suddenly I heard a whizzing of wheels, and someone came by on a bike, and the otters disappeared. And he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I was crying with joy for watching these otters. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, yeah, they're probably scared away now. I didn't say it in a mean way. It was just, it was loud. Like his voice was loud, the wheels were loud, it was all loud. But, part of me wished that they would still show themselves just to share it with someone else in that moment. But, he stayed for a second chatting and then left. And I was like, oh, I don't know if they'll come back now. That probably scared them away completely. And about 30 seconds later, they came back. I was the only one who saw. So, I just wanted to share that with you. Sometimes those moments that make life worth living and where we find true fulfillment, what gives us that sustenance to keep going, keep being here, because sometimes it's really hard, are the moments that we have the least hope and have decided to hang on for just another minute longer. And something comes that we were willing to be alone and wait for. And even if we can't share it with someone else in that moment, we can share it with ourselves forever. And I can at least share the story with you guys. Okay, let me show you a little bit more of where I am, because it's super beautiful. I wish I could have taken you out on the paddleboard with me. It's unbelievable. I can't, there's these spires over here that are called the cathedral spires that I don't think I'll be able to see from here. There's mountains back there, and then a flamingo floaty. This is my homeland. This is very close to where I grew up in Cody, Wyoming. So thanks for being here with me, and I'm sending you blessings from the otters and the remembrance that beauty can be shy. Maybe it's just about being there with it when we get a chance. My love to all of you. Mwah. Thanks for joining me.